What is up, my dudes, dudettes, and dudeless people? My name is Sem, and I go by he, them. We have entered week, technically 3, but week 2 of the favtober 2021 challenge. Just to quickly bring you guys up to speed, here are the rules. There is a total of 31 characters, each of them were thrown into a random word generator. The word generator gives me a name, and that's the character I would draw for that day. The character picked last is gonna get a special picture, and a full body drawing, and a funky fresh Halloween costume. Yeah, I ran out of jokes. I used all of my best material in the last video. Let's just get right into the video. Let's just cue the speed paints. Listen, if you were to ask me to describe myself with one singular anime character and one anime character only, it would be Natsuki. Because Natsuki and I are basically the same person, with the one exception that I am allowed to say the word fuck. I mean, well, yeah, that is a bit of an exaggeration. There are some differences between him and I. For example, I'm not fictional. However, we do have surprisingly a lot in common. For example, that he's the tallest of the group, that he cares about the others, that he likes cute things, that he can't cook. That could all easily apply to me as well. But let's be real, instead of just telling you what Natsuki and I have in common, I could have just said that I'm a Natsuki Kinny. I will never stop making Kinny jokes, I swear to God. For those who don't know Utano Prince Summer, it started out as an otome game, I believe. You were playing as this girl whose name I can't remember because she was barely memorable. And then you have like your options, who you want to romance. Eventually that got turned into an anime, and in turn it got turned into a rhythm game. The rhythm game is quite fun actually, but I haven't played it over a year, and when I tried it like a few days ago, I was horrible. Each guy in Utapri represents a character trope. For example, you have your bad boy in Ranmaru, you have your mysterious guy in Masato, and then you have the cute goofball in Natsuki, and that just happens to be my favorite trope. Who would have guessed that? Well, the goofball trope and the himbo trope. But they sometimes go hand in hand, honestly. Oh, I definitely did not enjoy drawing this one. I don't even know why he was on my list. I don't really like him all that much. Someone must have put him on the list while I wasn't looking. Let me tell you, I was in absolute agony when I had to draw him. Oh, you wanna know why I don't like him? Okay, let me tell you. He's a slimy boy, Logan! A slimy boy! That definitely didn't peak. Anyway, I was obviously just kidding. Obviously I like Janice. It would make no sense for him to be on the list if I hated him. He's just so elegant and charismatic and an absolute fucking liar, but that's not the point. I mean, that is the point of Janice, but like, you know. I really enjoy the way he argues and tries to bring his points across, because there is a lot of sarcasm involved, and I live for that. I love being our sarcastic bitch, so this is just right up my alley. And of course, he's not a slimy boy. His scales are probably just smooth. Oh, and I definitely did not draw him holding his head, covering his snake side, because I was too lazy to draw his scales. That's absolutely not the case in this one. That again was a lie. Sometimes the phrase "work smarter, not harder" actually comes in handy. I never expected to love the literal personification of intrusive thoughts so much. Thomas, how the fuck did you do that? Mance really put a mustache on, acted a bit wildly, and I'm living for it? That's some weird wizard magic if I've ever seen it. But to be fair, how can I not love this man? Just everything about him is fantastic. Well, aside from the fact that he literally is the personification of intrusive thoughts. But that's not what I mean. What I mean is that his first ever appearance, like the way he entered the scene, fantastic. His song Forbidden Fruit, fantastic. His design, fantastic. The mustache, fantastic. You could say he's a fantastic beast. Ew. I also honestly have to give props to Thomas that he's able to play the character the way he does. Not only with Remus, with everyone. The way he manages to change his voice, his entire demeanor. It's not only costume changes, you know? And I'm impressed every time I watch a Sandersides episode that all of these characters are played by the same person. Like I said, that must be wizard magic. Mr. Sanders, what's your secret? Oh, on a little side note, you probably noticed that I kind of went off model with the way I've drawn him. It's just, I just really enjoy him having like pointy elf ears and spiky teeth and funky eyes, I guess. I also have to admit that I like Remus so much that my chosen name is actually Sem Remus. I just don't mention it in my intro because what is up my dudettes and dudeless people, my name is Sem Remus and I go by they them doesn't have the same ring to it. I am Seahawk, I am. If you're looking for adventure, then I am your man. Look me in the eye and tell me that Seahawk isn't a child-friendly version of Remus. I dare you. They literally have the same mustache and the same love for arson. You know, the thing is, back when She-Ra 2018, like, freshly came out on Netflix and everyone was losing their shit about it, I was never really interested in the show, but eventually one of my friends, Elise, started watching this show and they told me like, hey, you have to watch She-Ra. And I was like, okay, why? Yeah, there's this character called Seahawk. I know for a fact that you're gonna love him. I was like, okay, now I'm intrigued. And now look at me. I am ready to go on adventure! And also maybe light some boats on fire. Don't do arson, kids. Do weed instead. While Seahawk is a comic relief character, he also serves a lot for the plot, and is also great supporting cast. He's also not afraid to show his emotions, which my microphone fell, which I find very welcoming. And not to forget, his dynamic with Mermista is just so fun to watch. Sorry, mommy. Sorry, mommy. I'm sorry, mommy. I'm sorry, mommy. My god, what can I say about Hiroko? I love her design, I love her attitude, I love just the way she goes about things in life, and she gave birth to one of the best characters in Danganronpa. Fight me on that. I will die on that hill if I have to. I'm pretty sure I talked about her in Dangantober. Oh yeah, right. Repeat character, right then and there. Okay, I just rewatched the segment from 2018 when I drew Hiroko for the Dangantober challenge, and I've been simping since 2018, probably even longer than that. Just listen. Okay, day 16, favorite alternate Spare Girls character, and listen, I was waiting for this day, the mom is in the building, finally, Hiroko is here, and I just love this woman so much. I love drawing her, I love cosplaying her, it's just, beautiful woman, beautiful mother, ultimate mom. Kirumi who? I only know Hiroko. Yeah, I'm not gonna thank past me for simping on main. You still do that, you stupid bitch! Why are you in my room again? Go back to your time. You used that joke in the last video. Okay, that's it. Get over here. But yeah, my homies and I love a strong single mom who also happens to be a nurse. Like, listen, being a nurse, to be real for a second here, being a nurse is such an exhausting job. The nurses that especially work through the pandemic, they deserve so much respect. I'm not even joking right now, this is... So at government pay raise for the nurses when? Okay, so the thing about Sonoko is, I feel like she was supposed to be the stereotypical rich kid who can buy the entire world and more, but those stereotypes tend to be mainly superficial. So the thing I love about her is that, well, she does pay a lot of attention to fashion and everything, and her looks, and that is fine. But she's also genuine. She's a genuine best friend to Ran. She's an honest soul. And I mean, she also is kind of an airhead, but that's what I love about her. She is really charming. And she also was one of my first favorites of Detective Conan. Her and Yukiko, actually. I also love the fact that whenever Kogoro is not around and Conan needs someone to, like, use as a detective, because who the fuck listens to a child, am I right? That he actually makes use of Sonoko. And I wish we could see more of that. Honestly, get you a friend like Sonoko. god. Every time I see him, I could just cry. Timmy is just such a kind and precious soul, and I want to hug him. I think you all are familiar, or should at least know, that I have a big soft spot for precious nerds like him, and he's perfect, okay? Leave me alone, he's perfect. Just like Tekna, he had great character development. He had a really nice glow up from season 1 to season 2. Let's be real. Like, it was a subtle glow up, but it was enough to be noticed, and it's just like, yes. And just the way he cares about his girlfriend, oh my god. I'm literally just here crying. Like in season 3 when everyone said Tekna is dead, he's like, no she's not. And he proved them wrong, okay? Honestly, if I had been in Timmy's shoes and I would have found Tekna in the Omega Dimension, I would have gone up to everyone and be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, I was right, you were wrong. But he's too kind for that, probably. He will probably just be like, you know, I'm just happy that my girlfriend is back and healthy. Also, one little detail that I really enjoy for some reason is like, while everyone got a sword as their weapon, Timmy just got a freaking gun. He just has a gun. I don't know, I think that's pretty hilarious. But yeah, I believe in Timmy's supremacy, and I will also die on that hill, so... My dumbass almost forgot to record the outro. Anyway, obviously, this is the end of the video, and another week done! Wow, I cannot believe that. I hope you enjoyed it, as always, and I will see you in the next video of whatever it'll be. Bye bye!